Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Karriem Kanston, the encourager, and I'm here to motivate you and inspire you to reach your destiny. Listen, everybody, just checking in with you, seeing how you're doing. Listen, I want to let you know that this is the year to make in your life. All right, this is the year to make movement in your life. Listen, I've been posting many things about being encouraged. I have many topics in reference to where we're just encouraging people actually to change their mindset, to change their thinking about things in their life. And so something that you need to get through. All right. How many people are facing something that you need to get through? All right. And so listen, give me a like, share a heart. Let me know that you are listening and that you are facing something, some points you need to get some answers to, you need to get some understanding to. Listen, my passion, my mission in life is to encourage people to reach their destiny. All right. And so destiny is actually, and I'll define this for you. All right. The Merriam-Webster's definition of destiny is a predetermined course of events, often held to be irresistible power or agency. All right. It's a predetermined course of events, often held to be an irresistible power or agency. And so let me give you this quote by Bishop T.D. Jakes. He says, destiny pulls you. All right. Destiny pulls you. And so I don't know what you're facing or what you're going through or what goals that you might have. But listen, I'm here to motivate you and encourage you to reach your destiny. All right. And to move towards your destiny. And so destiny is all about you making some action. All right. And so some people think that because they say something, they think about something, they believe they're going to reach their destiny. So let me tell you something. You have to have work in your life. All right. You have to have work in your life. And so listen, I've been posting about many different topics, encouraging people. I have a 6-part video series called Being Encouraged, Failure, and actually just trying to help people to actually focus on encouraging themselves while they're going through a failure, while they're facing a process, while they're facing an issue in their life. And so listen, you know what? Today's topic is being encouraged, the in-between, and I'm going to give you some important information about, listen, you've been through something, but now you're waiting for the victory. And so you're in the in-between, all right? You're situated between the problem and actually getting your victory. And so that's the in-between. And so I don't know what you're facing, what you're in between right now, what you've been through, and what you're trying to get over, and something that you need to get victory in your life. But I'm going to give you some clear action points about where you are, what you need to do, and how you need to move forward. Listen, you know what? Everybody has goals. Everybody has dreams. But if you never put those dreams and those goals into action, they will never be obtained. All right. So listen, I know you have a purpose. And let me give you the definition of purpose. Purpose is the reason something is done. It's the reason something is done. It's an intended or desired result. It's the reason why you're here on earth. All right. And so purpose should be something that you need to actually understand what your purpose is. And so in order to understand your purpose, you have to actually go to the person who created you, which is the creator, who he is the master, and he crafted you and made you into a masterpiece. All right. He crafted you and made you into a masterpiece. And so you have to actually go and talk to the master. I don't even know what else to say, but you got to go talk to the master. Listen, also, we're giving away some free information, discounts, right? There's a book called Encourage Yourself in the Lord by Karriem. We're giving away, listen, you want to get this book. And so I'm going to give you actually a website where you could go fill out a short survey and get this book as an ebook. You'll be able to download it as soon as possible. But also, you will be able to get 15% discount on a book that myself and my wife wrote. It's called Walk Through the Doors That God Has Opened for You. It's actually a 365-day daily devotional. It's really a working book. All right. And so we're trying to help people to actually develop their relationship with God and make movement and actually have a great encounter with the Lord. So listen, let me give you his website. All right. So you want to go to bit.ly/encourage 2017. All right. bit.ly/2017. And so listen, sign up for that stuff, get that information. Don't hold back and actually dive in. Listen, I don't know what you've been facing. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what was happening in your life right now, but listen, I want to encourage you. So who's in the in-between? Who's facing a challenge? Who's facing a big mountain that they don't even know what to do with? All right, listen, share this video and share these points. All right. So listen, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a business owner. I help businesses and people actually with strategic planning. I teach. I also teach businesses about growing business, about information, about educational information. And so I'm also an Army veteran. I've been through some stuff, been through some failure in my life, had some challenges. But listen, just because you went through something doesn't mean that your life is over. All right, I'm going to say that again. Just because you went through something doesn't mean that your life is over. I want to encourage you today, right? While you're in between the issue and while you're in between the victory, that there's some certain things that you must do. All right. So listen, I don't know what you're in between. I don't know if you lost a house, lost a car, lost a job, lost a loved one, you messed up on something, and now you're facing the issue, you're facing the fact. We must move towards the victory. All right. And we must understand our purpose, we must understand our destiny, and we must tap into the master. So listen, let me give you these 3 points. All right. So being encouraged, the in-between. The 3 points are this. There's a waiting period. All right? There's a waiting period. Point number 2 is that there's a learning period. There's a learning period. And point number 3, the victory period. All right? And so there's a waiting period, a learning period, and a victory period. And so listen, I'm going to actually just give you some points and actually expound upon these points in reference to being encouraged, the in-between. All right. And so listen, I don't know what you're in between in your life. I don't know what issue that you're facing right now. I don't know what mountain that you're facing. I don't know what giant that's in front of you. But when you're in between the failure or the issue, and you're actually between before you get the victory, that's what I'm calling the in-between. All right, that's what I'm calling. Listen, I was just reading earlier today the book of Esther from the Bible, the #1 best-selling book, and everybody should read that thing every single day. All right, and so I was talking to my wife, and I said, listen, why don't a lot of people talk about the book of Esther? I started reading information about Esther's life and how she became queen and how she was prepared and how she fasted and prayed and how she actually obtained some victories. But guess what? She went through some stuff. All right. And so she faced an issue where there was a king named Haman, and the king went to the current king and said, listen, I need you to give me the power to actually wipe out the entire race of Jews. All right. And so Esther was a Jew. All right. And so Esther had an issue. Esther faced a huge thing in her life, which was the annihilation of her people. All right. So that was the issue. But in the in between, she did something. And so, listen, though, there's a waiting period when we're going through an issue. There's a waiting period of things that we just need to actually get some peace, get some shalom, and actually think about what's happening now. All right. And so she faced an issue. And so you're facing an issue. Be encouraged. The in between. Point number one is that there's a waiting period. All right. And there was a waiting period when Esther heard that a king was trying to kill all of the Jews, and a waiting period. And she gave actually, she gave some directions, and she said, listen, I need you all to pray for me in this period. So that was her waiting period. So listen, in your waiting period, I understand that you've been through something. I understand that you face something in your life. I understand that you don't know what to do sometimes. There is a waiting period in your life. Say to yourself, during this waiting period time, I need some peace. I need to get focused. All right. I need to get my head around this issue before I move forward. All right. And so I don't know what issue you faced. I don't know what issue you've been through. I don't know what you're facing right now, but you have to get into a point where there is a period of waiting. All right. We want to, listen, we're in a microwave generation nowadays. And so we want to actually get things cooked quickly. We want to receive things quickly. Listen, share this video, share this audio right now. All right. Like this video. Give me some comments. Also, I talked about it earlier. I'm gonna put this website back up. We're giving away a free book to encourage people, and also a 15% discount off a book. And so you listen. Go to B after this. Take a screenshot of this. While you're watching. bit.ly/encourage 2017. Take a snapshot, screenshot of that, right? And so listen, you got to make movement in your life. I'm just saying. I don't know how much pressure's on you now. I don't know what you're facing. I don't know what you're going through, but listen, it's not over, says the Lord who's provided for you in your life. You're breathing right now because you have something to do. I went and defined purpose earlier. I defined destiny. Destiny is a predetermined course of events, often held to be an irresistible power or agency. All right. And Bishop T.D. Jakes gave a quote about destiny. Destiny pulls you. So what is pulling you right now? I'm not talking about a bad thing, right? I'm not talking about craziness. I'm talking about the will of God in your life that should be pulling you towards something. All right, listen, you have dreams. You have things you want to accomplish. But if you don't understand your purpose in your life, if you don't know the significance of your life, if you don't know the reason why you're here on earth, then really that's the reason why the waiting period for you is harder. All right. So point number one, listen, there's a waiting period. There's a waiting period to move towards the victory. There is, you can't get things quickly because you have to learn from it. That's point number two. All right. Point number two is that there is a learning period that you need to be encouraged about. Yeah, say you messed up. Say things are not going well. Say you blew your money, or you actually lost a job, or you made a bad decision. There is something that you should be learning from that issue. All right? If you haven't learned anything, then actually you would actually wind up in the same situation again. Or if you do find yourself in that situation again, at least you know what to do about it. Listen, I did a post. I think it was a two-part series about being encouraged in the storm, and I said that, you know how sometimes when it snows outside or there's a storm, and then we go and say, oh, you know what? I said last storm I was going to buy a shovel. I said last storm I was going to buy some salt. I said last storm I was going to buy a snowblower. And now the storm is here again, and we're not prepared. We haven't learned something. We haven't made a plan for anything. And so listen, you have to learn from your trial. You have to learn from that issue. You have to learn from that failure, because when this thing happens again, or you want to prevent this thing from happening again, you have to put some things in place in your life. All right, listen, I'm a person, and I talked about this, and this is public information, that I was close to $1 million in debt. Most of it was real estate debt, right? And then the market started to crash, and tenants stopped paying, but I had to make a decision. I had to have some action. I had to have faith that I actually could get out this issue, even though that there was a big mountain in front of me. And so listen, you have to understand that no matter what the failure, no matter what the issue, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you're going through, no matter how the deck is stacked against you, no matter how you feel, that you do not give up on yourself. Listen, if I said something that you like, listen, share this video, right? Give me some likes, give me some thumbs up, give me some comments. Also, let people know that there's someone that is trying to encourage people about their life. I'm just saying, listen, I don't know. You turn on the news, you turn on the TV, and you hear doom and gloom, right? You hear, who got shot, who got beat up, who got robbed, listen, we need to start talking about the good stuff in people's life, right? And so listen, I'm here to motivate you and inspire you to reach your destiny. Listen, also, I am doing this 2-week goal challenge where I'm helping people to reach some serious goals. And listen, you take a screenshot of this and go to this website after the video, bit.ly/2-week goals. All right, bit.ly/2-week goals. Right, take a screenshot of that. We're trying to help people to actually obtain some goals within a 2-week period. You're probably saying, what? That can really happen? Yes, listen, we are working with people right now that actually are working on some goals, working on some things, and making some movement in their life like they never made before. So listen, I don't know what you're facing. You might want to tell me, you might want to inbox me, you might want to email me and let me know what you're going through. But listen, man, let me tell you something. It's not over. Life is not over for you. I don't care how young, how old you are. I don't care if you messed up on a dream, you messed up on a goal, or you didn't get things right in your life. Listen, you have an opportunity to make movement in your life like you never made movement before. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen, there is a lady by the name of Tawana Williams, a great friend of mine. She was born with no arms, right? And she has a book titled Unarmed and Dangerous, all right? And so she was born, not because she was cursed or something. She was born with no arms. A doctor told her mother to take some drugs while she was being carried in her mother's womb, and it actually made her come out with no arms. But let me tell you something, what she says. She says, listen, no more excuses. Stop saying what somebody did to you, or what you can't do, or what you can't accomplish. And you know what? You need to say to yourself, I'm going to do this thing. I'm gonna pick myself up, and I'm gonna keep on moving, and I'm gonna make things happen for my life. You know, she also does some miracles things by tying shoes with her feet. She types with her feet. And so listen. So what's your excuse? What is the thing that you think is holding you back? I'm just saying. You have to say to yourself that enough is enough. You have to say to yourself that I'm not going to be stupid all my life. Yeah, I might have messed up in that area. Yes, I might have not done something right, but I'm going to make movement like I never made movement before. All right? Listen, share this video. I'm serious, right? Share these points, right? I'm just excited just talking about this stuff. And so you know why I'm excited? Because I got purpose, I got destiny, I have vision, I have goals, I have dreams, I have a personal mission. And so I'm happy because I know that this information is actually gonna bless people, and people are gonna say, listen, man, I can't be stuck on stupid no more. All right. So listen, point number one, once again, the waiting period. There's a waiting period in the in-between. And then point number two is that there's a learning period. Going through the issue, and you're in the in-between before you reach the victory, you have to learn. All right? You have to learn from what you're facing. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what's happening in your life right now. But listen, it's not over, says Jehovah. It's not over for you. Pick up those dreams again. Pick up the dream of opening up that business again. Pick up the dream of being a philanthropist. Pick up the dream of finishing your school work. Pick up the dream of being the best singer, the best football player, the best at your craft. Don't allow the enemy to deceive you. All right? I'm going to say it again. Don't allow the enemy to deceive you. We'll try to deceive you. And then you're like, what's going on here? But you got to get up and make movement like you never made movement before. All right? So point number three. All right. Let's get to point number three. I've been talking about so many things here. Point number three is the victory period. All right? You've been through the fire. You've been through the failure. You've been through the bad report. You waited, right? You learned, and now this is the victory period. And this is a lovely period to get victory over what you've been through. I'm just saying, to get victory over what you've been through. I'm just saying, listen, you have to get victory in your life. You got to say, I'm a victor. Listen, let's just do that right now. Say your name and say, I'm a victor. Karriem's a victor, right? I got victory over this issue. I got victory over my debt. I got victory over this issue. I got victory over my problems. I got victory over trying to be deceived from, the enemy. I got victory in my career. I got victory in my business. I got victory in my mind. I got victory over my sickness. I got victory over my disease. I got victory because I'm a masterpiece made by the master. I'm just saying, listen, just say that. I'm a masterpiece made by the master. I am a masterpiece made by the master. I'm going to say it again. I am a masterpiece made by the master. Listen, you were crafted in the likeness of God, right? You were made, you were made like nobody else. You got DNA like nobody else. You were made in the likeness of the Father, which he dwells in heaven, but he looks down low here on the earth. And he brought his son, Jesus Christ, who ascended and descended, but also he left the Holy Spirit with us. Listen, I'm just happy, joy. Listen, you have to understand that there is destiny in you. You have to understand that there is purpose in you. You have to understand that you were made to do greatness on the earth. Yes, we have an eternal life. Yes, 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 yes. You know, this earth will pass away, but you want to have an eternal mindset. I'm just saying, listen, you you have to have an eternal mindset. I'm just saying, listen, you know what? What you're facing right now is an event. It's not who you are. You might be facing debt. You might be facing issues. You might be facing a broken relationship. You might be facing a sickness. You might be facing something that I couldn't even wrap my head around, but you're facing something, and you have to say to yourself that it's not over. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your life, and start moving towards your victory. Stop moving towards the greatness that's in your life. I mean, everybody has dreams. Everybody has goals. I haven't heard anyone that says, you know what, I don't have a dream. I don't have a vision. I don't have a goal. So listen, you have to make movement in your life. You have to do the greatness in your life that you want somebody else to do. Stop calling the psychics. All right. Stop meeting with the psychics. I'm just saying. Stop reading your palm. Stop reading your horoscope, periscope, whatever they call those things. Listen, stop calling up somebody and says, oh, you know what? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? It is up to you to do greatness in your life. You have to do the ACTIO, and you have to do the action. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Yes, there's people that will help you there. Yes, there's people that will pray for you. Yes, there are people that will come alongside you and be mentors and be advisors and stuff like that. And you can pay people to do that also. But you have to actually do it. You want to start the business, you start the business. You want to go back to school, you go back to school. You don't wait for a phone call from a college or phone call from a high school, or if you haven't finished your GED, but you want to do it, make it happen. If you got some goals, you got some dreams, you got some vision, you do it in your life. Listen, share this video with people, man. So share this information. I'm gonna go over these points once again. Point number 1 is a waiting period. All right. After you went through the issue, after you went through the problem, after you failed, after you went through the trial, there is a waiting period. I told the story about Esther in the Bible and how she faced the issue of hearing that a king was going to try to kill every single Jew, and she was a Jew. And so during the waiting period, she fasted and prayed and had her people fast and pray. In your waiting period, you need peace. In your waiting period, you need to be focused. And how you do that, you fast and you pray and you have a great connection with the Lord. Point number 2 is the learning period. What did you learn from that issue? What did you learn from that problem? All right. And so you have to learn that just because you went through something, how do I prepare the next time I see this issue? How do I prepare from not allowing this thing to happen again in my life? All right. And so you have to do the great things in your life. And then point number 3 is that you have to seek, right? This is the victory period, right? This is where we say, yes, we won. We've done greatness. We actually, passed this thing, and we got victory in our life, and we're happy and we're joyful. And listen, everybody wants to get to this point when they had victory over something. Victory over your bills, victory over debt, victory over sickness, victory over issues in your life. Listen, and I said it before, and do it again. You just gotta say it right now. I have victory in my life. Just listen, just say it. Just say, I got victory in my life. And then say, I have victory over that issue. I have victory over that problem. I'm just saying, listen, You have to get to a point where you encourage yourself. You have to get to a point where you wake up every day and say, this is going to be a great day. You have to get to a point where you have purpose, where you have vision, where you have significance in your life, right? Where things in your life that actually are small issues remain small issues, or they don't become issues because you're so focused about your destiny. Listen, man, listen. I'm a person that I'm focused right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm half of 82, and so listen, I've been through some stuff, and so there were some times in my life that I wasn't focused, and there were some times that I was focused, and so I am getting, and I've been focused before. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen, you have to say to yourself, after a while, this is important to me. It's important to grow my business. It's important, right, to take care of my family. It's important to reach these goals. It's important to live debt free. But if you don't make that important for yourself, how can somebody else make that important for you? I'm just saying. Listen, share this. I'm serious. Share this video, right? Share these points with somebody. Share this information. Once again, you listen. I just want to show you these books here because these are some good purpose books. You probably heard it before, but there's a book by Rick Warren called Purpose Driven Life. You know, I got the book. I also got his journal. Listen, you need to just check it out. Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. There's also another book that I want to share with you all. It's called The Power of Living Your Values. It's what matters most. And this is a book that actually a teenager, when I was in my early 20s, told me, listen, man, you got to get this book. You got to be purposeful about your life. You got to have a personal mission statement, and you got to do things like you've never done before. Also, listen, I got this 2-week goal challenge going on. If you go to bit.ly/2-week goals, take a screenshot of this, because after the video, you could go to this website. And listen, we're helping people in a 2-week period to actually reach some goals. You'll probably say 2 weeks. How can you do that? Listen, I got a process, right? And I'm working with people that are serious about obtaining goals in their life. All right. Also, we are giving away a free book, free ebook. It's called "Encourage Yourself in the Lord" by Karriem. And also, we are giving a 15% discount off a book that I wrote and my wife called "Walk Through the Doors That God Has Opened for You." And if you go to this website, bit.ly, all right, bit.ly/encourage 2017. You fill out that small survey and you get that stuff. So listen, I don't know what you're facing. I don't know what comments you have. I don't know what feedback you have. You can inbox me. I know sometimes on social media stuff, people don't want to post their personal issues, what they're going through. Listen, inbox me. Send me an email. All right. I am, you know, if you're watching this, you found me through some channel, or you might be my friend, you might be an acquaintance, you might be someone might have shared this with you. Send me an inbox, right? I believe I'm the only Karriem Kanston that I Googled that I could find. All right. There's other people named Karriem, but Karriem Kanston is only one, right? God only made one of me. God only made one of you. And so listen, what issues are you facing in your life right now? Just think about that right now. What issues are you facing in your life right now? What things are holding you back from reaching your dreams right now? What is it that you can't get over? What issue, what person, what problem, right? What is making you addicted to things that you don't need to be addicted to? I'm just saying. Listen, what is it? What is the thing that makes you do something that you don't want to do? Then stop doing it. and get your purpose, get your dreams together, get your mind together. You got to have hope in you, man. Listen, you know what? There's I'll probably, if I can find a link, I'll post it. You know, Elder Russ Groves and myself did a video about his book, Faith, the Currency of the Kingdom. We talked about hope. And listen, man, you got to have hope in your life. I'm just saying, you have to have your life. Hope is looking at a better future for yourself. You got to have hope. You got to have vision. You got to have dreams. I'm just saying, you know what? If you don't have hope, then what do you have? You're stagnant. You don't know what's going on. You have to have hope in your life. Witness in your life. Listen, you're breathing today and for a purpose. The reason why you're breathing today, you're supposed to be doing something that's miraculous. That's great. That's awesome. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen, I posted that video there. Listen, watch that video. It talks about hope. It talks about faith. It talks about, you know what, that you got to do great things in your life. Listen, right? I'm serious about this. Inbox me your issue. Inbox me the thing that's holding you back. Inbox me. Fill out that information. Fill out that survey at bit// Be Encouraged 2017 or Encourage 2017. If you want to sign up and work for me to obtain some goals and making some moves like you never made before, you know, go to that website, bit.ly / 2 week goals, or go to Kanston .com / 2 week goals. Listen, I'm gonna put it up again. You could take a screenshot of it, right? Kanston.com / 2 week goals. Take a screenshot of it. Listen, you do not want to miss out on making movement in your life. You do not want to miss out. Share this information, all right? Share this stuff. Give these points to other people, all right? Connect with me, or connect with somebody else that's going to encourage you, that's going to motivate you, all right? I want to thank you all very much for watching. You know, be encouraged in the in-between.